remaining courses, 70 to 80% courses, you might have, you might have dropped the course, or you might have not, you might have not got the proper engagement in learning. So that is our topic of these 2 days, that how to engage the learner through different discussions. It may be synchronous discussion, it may be in asynchronous discussion. So it will be more and more activity based, activity based session, because you all will be somewhere engaged in online teaching. So you will see how different type of activities we can engage the learner. We can put our learning in such a way that our learning environment becomes, more and more reflective, more and more engaging. And learners are, when learners enter into the course, they exit the course with completing the learning outcome, completing the certificates. That will be our our agenda today. So let us start. Are you able to see my PPT? Are you able
Yes,
to
sir.
see PPT? Yes. So we will be discussing interaction and assessment or discussion forum, didactic discussion for learner engagement in online courses. So let us go ahead. So how we will be going in these 2-day journey, we will be, we will be going through importance of discussion forum. What is the importance of discussion forum in online learning, in online course? Why they are important? What are, what are the impact on the online learners, and what are their impact on the actual learning? Then we will see the regulatory requirement of discussion forum, what our regulatory system says about discussion forum, what our, rules says, because we are working in regulated environment. So we have to see that. And then we will move to the current practices, some case studies we will say, which are actually, we will see some online programs, online courses. We will enter to those programs, and we will see how they are actually, being, how the discussion forums are actually being implemented. Once you see the implementation, then we will move towards actual implementation aspect, because you will be seeing different style of online discussions according to your course, according to your style, according to your learning platform, according to your learning outcome. What are the different implementation aspects are there of discussion forum, that we will see. And finally, we are into online learning. It's completely technical in nature. We will see what technical aspects. Most of you may be, non-technical background. So we will see what are the technical aspects of online discussions, so that as an online teacher, we can also handle the technical aspects of online learning and online discussion. Correct? So in this digital age where learning, where virtual classrooms are becoming the norms, now becoming, we can't say becoming, they have become the norm, they have become the part of our learning activity. You can see this online training we are going through, those, so all those things have become now new norms. It's crucial to understand how to create an interactive and engaging learning environment. If you see this word, last word, interactive and engaging learning environment, it not only, applicable to online learning, it is also applicable to offline learning. You see, when we were students, we used to go to the school, we used to go to college, we used to have, some teachers or some classes, we were engaged more, because the teacher used different strategy. They used to have different style, and we used to like the way of teaching. We used to like the way they present the content, the way they make the overall classroom environment. So the same happens in online learning. Now what you consider, you might be, we are from teaching learning community. So when you go into the classroom, what are things you do in face-to-face classroom to make it more engaging, more so that your learners can get completely learning outcome, complete whatever desired learning outcome. The same thing you have to replicate in online program. But the same thing completely, it cannot be replicated. So you have to use different tools, different strategies, different ways, so that those things can be, mimicked. Not replicated, they can be mimicked in online platform. Those things we will see. So if you see the normal classroom, a traditional classroom, what happens in the traditional classroom? In a traditional classroom, it's a brick and mortar classroom. What happens in this classroom? There is a teacher. There is a teacher who teaches to the student, who provides lecture notes, who provides, demonstration of practicals, who engage their learners. Then the second component is, lecture or books which are, given by the teacher. And then third component is a discussion. Discussion again can be, in-class discussion. In-class discussion again can be teacher-learner discussion, learner-learner discussion. Again, it can be administrative discussion, academic discussion. If you go out of the class, again, there may be discussion. It may be again teacher-learner discussion, student-student discussion, academic discussion, administrative discussion, formal discussion, informal discussion. Many things happen in the face-to-face classroom. And that is how, when this online program, online courses came, we had one hesitation that how those things which are there in the online programs, online courses, like informal discussion, peer-to-peer interaction, interaction between teacher and learner, how the physical interaction will same way effective in the online classroom. That was our hesitation. So if we see the normal classroom scenario, teacher or demonstration by the teacher, lecture notes, then there is the discussion. And then the fourth component is assessment. It can be in-class assessment, unit assessment, weekly assessment, or term end assessment. We call them formative and summative assessment. These are the different type of components of the class. So if we convert that complete face-to-face classroom or virtual classroom into a face-to-face classroom into virtual classroom, what will happen? The demonstration lectures are, they are replaced by webinars, video conference, videos, animation. If we talk about lecture notes or books, they are replaced by e-content, online whiteboard. If we talk about discussions of the classroom, they can be, replaced by discussion, messaging, tweeting, all those things. And then administrative dashboard assessment can be replaced by different online assessment. If you see the traditional classroom during COVID-19, the traditional classroom were closed. We were not able to go to the colleges. We were not able to go to the schools. The libraries were closed. Exam centers were closed. Teachers were not able to their students, and the students were not able to meet their peers. So what happened? The traditional classroom in the lecture or demonstration by the teachers of traditional classroom, they actually were replaced by videos, animation, and audio. And what were the technologies? It was YouTube, Facebook, Google Meet, different type of webinars we can see. Then if you talk about classroom notebooks, they were replaced by e-text, and the technology was Google Docs. That is the simplest technology. Then e-books, audiobooks, you might be hearing different audiobooks now. Then teacher-learner communication, that was replaced by discussion forum. And how the corresponding technologies were there? Google Groups, Google Meet, WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, different type of chatting platform, discussion platform were introduced at that time, and they were used by us during COVID time. Then assessment, e-assessment, online projects, they were introduced, and we used to have Google quizzes and online exams. So now let us move to one activity. What I am doing, I am sharing a link with you on chat box. I am sharing one link with you. Did you get? I think some Wait. Yes. Now I have shared one link with you. You open that link. Did you open that link? Now you have to be interactive. You have to speak it out so that I can understand you are with me or not, whether you are engaged with me or not. So I think we have 5 people got. We are 5 people. Now what you have to do, you see the left hand column. In the left hand column, you see the sticky note. Are you able to see my screen? You have to click on this sticky note. What you have to do, you have to simply introduce yourself, your name, your organization, your designation, whatever. You simply, in not more than 30 words or not more than 20 words. So say what I do, I introduce myself. Then you have to write and then you have to click on save. Okay. So this way the sticky note is saved. I think somebody is struggling, so you can erase if you want. I'm erasing this thing. So what you have to do, you have to click on this sticky note. Are you able to see sticky notes? So you have to click on the sticky note and then you have to simply introduce yourself. So I can see somebody is doing something. So you have to follow my instruction. You have to click on this sticky note. Are you able to see? Yes or no? So I'm not getting any response. Not getting any response from your end. Yes, Dr. Inna Singh, she has written something, but it went away. Dr. Mosmi Banerjee, yes. So you have to click on this sticky note. You have to write your name and your introduction, whatever you want. So why I am doing this, so that this is in this discussion in this way. This is the first step in any class. What happens when you go to any class? You first introduce yourself. You introduce yourself and you ask your student to introduce themselves. Correct? The same thing I'm doing here. I'm trying to get you engaged in this activity. Because when you go into offline class, face-to-face class, you ask your student, what is your name? From where you are? What was your percentage in previous class? What do you want to do next? So what happens in this whole activity, students get engaged and they get familiarized with their peer learners. So that is how I am trying to do with you. So you have to, you don't need to edit it. You have to write more. And yes, now you see, I got Dr. Indira Dodia, Gujarat University, Dr. Smita Joshi, Dr. Mosmi. Yes, somebody is writing by pen. Yes, Dr. Smita Joshi. So don't use pen, use this sticky note. Now this is important. You have to follow instruction. Yes, I am Pooja Sharma, Dr. Pooja Sharma, assistant professor in. Somebody has written not able to do, sir. Dr. Ravika Sultana and Dr. Archana has written it's not opening. Maybe you may be doing in mobile phone, so it will ask for app installation. If you open in laptop, directly it will open. So I am assistant professor in hotel and restaurant management department in Continental Institute of International Studies. Yes. This is nice tool to share with your student to make class interactive. Yes, that's what we are doing. So I got only, I think, 6 responses out of 19 people. So we can say right now only 6 people are right now active. Maybe some people may not be able to do. Maybe it's quite difficult to do in mobile phone. So better you use laptops. Now there is one more thing. You can introduce yourself using your mic also. You introduce. So there are different type of strategies we are doing. You can introduce yourself by this Jamboard, or you can introduce by yourself through your opening your mic. That also can be done. So do we have any app where we can be verbal audio? Yes, we will do that. We will learn that. This is very good question. I think this is by whom you have not written your name. So we will see that app where we will have the audio verbal interaction. Okay, app. So this lines I'm removing. I'm using this rubber eraser option to remove these extra lines. So this is one tool. There are various tools you can use. So this is one of the tool, and we will discuss why I am showing you this tool, because you get acquainted to these tools so that you can use these tools in your teaching learning process. So shall we close it now? Shall we close this activity? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir, I will practice at home as attending the class from my workplace. No problem. That's good. So you can do it to your own home also. So now I am closing this activity. Now you can stop this activity, that activity. Now what I am going to do it, I am going to give you one more activity. Again, I am sharing you a link in the chat box. Yes. You click on that link. So I have posted one question. Why discussion forum is important in online courses? Now, what you have to do, you have to simply write your name, and in very few words, you have to mention about the what, as per your understanding, as per your thoughts, what are the why discussion forum is important in the online courses. Imagine any face-to-face class. Imagine any face-to-face class where there is no discussion. Can it can teaching learning happens in that class? Similar way, if there is no discussion in online program or online courses, the class will be of no use. It won't solve its purpose. So Dr. Indra has written, it's avoid time and money. Okay, let's go ahead. Any other? Why discussion forum is important in online courses? What are its contribution? What it does? It's advanced learning process. Okay, okay. Write it down. Any other? Apart from Dr. Indira, any other participant who would like to give their views on why discussion forum is important? If you're not comfortable in writing why it is important, you can speak in mic, or you can give your response on the chat box also. So it's up to you. It's up to you. This is your platform. Now you got 3 platforms. One is MS this Google Doc. Very comfortable. Everybody now using Google Doc. Then you can speak on mic on your Zoom platform, or you can write on the chat box. Dr. Mosmi, she is writing something. Yes, Dr. Mosmi.
Sir, kindly explain this last part again.
Yes. Wait, I'll do that. Yeah. So Dr. Mosmi has written to feedback from the participant. I think you want to write to get feedback from the participant, to feedback from the courses. Yes, feedback of the courses. Yes. So only 4 to 5 people have joined this.
Sir, how to join it? Please guide.
I have given the link to you on the chat box. Okay. For clearing doubts, yes, for clearing doubt, Dr. Archana Shukla, she has written.
Sir, please share it again because I was out of the meeting. I just went out and
I will reshare it on the chat box. This. Did you get it?
yes.
Yes. Now you click on the link and you will be able to, So Dr. Pooja Sharma is also writing. Dr. Sunita Joshi is also writing. We have got a response from Dr. Mosmi. See, the more you get interactive, more you become engaged in class, the more we will be able to solve our learning outcome. We'll get our learning outcome. So get more and more responses, give more and more feedback. Dr. Sunita Joshi, she is writing, sharing information among students. Yes, sharing students information among students. Pooja Sharma, she is also writing something. Anybody else? I will give you one example of our own, Swayam course. When we used to have one of my friend, he is the course coordinator of Swayam course. And what happened? He got very good enrollment. He got around 2,000 to 3,000 course registrations. And what happened? The information came from the Swayam platform that exam is on this date. You have 10 days to register yourself for examination. And we sent them, a generic information like platform generated information. And what we saw in 3 to 4 days, that my friend, he did not get much enrollments for registration for the exam. We were not able to understand when there are 3,000 students enrolled in the exam, why hardly 30 to 50 people, not less than that, people have joined are registering for the examination. So what we did, we framed one message saying that, dear students, it's very good to see the overwhelming response to join this course, and we can see that you are very motivated to complete the course. And I think, and most of the students are, they are completing their learning journey. Now it's time to complete your learning journey and get the credit of your learning. And now, and this is the time you can register for the examination. And once you complete the examination, you will get the certification of course. It will be helpful for this. Now, what we saw, due to this message only, we saw approximately 10% increase in our examination registration. That happens. And I think as a teacher, you see, when you motivate your learners, suppose in some exam, the student has got less marks and you motivate, okay, you have got this time less marks, no problem. These are your areas of improvement. You put more efforts on these areas, you will get good marks, you will get good attainment in this subject. And we will see if let me know if you are finding any difficulty in this. So if you motivate your student, they will get motivation from your end and they will do better. Your class will be more active, it will be more engaging, and students will get the right thing. They will be able to reach their learning outcome. These are some of the benefits of discussion forum. We will discuss then these important features in our next slide. So now I'm closing this activity. So why discussion forum is important? I think somebody has written. I think somebody has scrolled here. So how to remove it? Annotation. Dr. Anjali, I think somebody has put some line. So I think as an admin, you can remove it. Let me see.
Just a second, sir. Just a second.
Yeah.
Participants, kindly don't do this. Yeah.
Yeah. So let us see why discussion forum is important. It motivates and engages the learners. It removes feeling of isolation. That is very important when you do any online course, when you do any distance education course or correspondence course, the learner become isolated because there is nobody to listen to his problems. There is nobody to share his academic issues. Nobody is there. So learner, what happens if he is not able to solve any academic problem, all those things, then finally he gets dropped from the course. So if discussion forum is proper, from all those features are there, it removes the feeling of isolation. It reduces the dropout. Now, if you see the global success rate of any massive open online courses or any online courses, if you go to MOOC, approximately the success rate is 3 to 4%. And this is the global phenomena. So out of 100 students participating in any MOOCs program, they are only 3 or 4% people they get success, and remaining people they get dropouts. If you incorporate proper engaging strategies, proper discussion forum, proper engaging environment, your dropout rate will be reduced. It helps in resolving academic and administrative queries, flexibility to respond at own pace, and equal opportunities it provides. Like right now, I have given you a platform. If you go in the classroom, no, you have to raise hand. Our teacher will instruct you. Okay, you tell me. But in online program or online courses, there's no such active features are there. No such things are there, and everybody gets equal opportunity to speak their own things. So this is one more added advantage of discussion forum. It improves communication, or it improves communication of the learners with the teacher and peers. It improves the higher level of cognitive and exploratory learning. It improves collaborative and group learning. It enhances communication, problem-solving skills, encourages students to read others' perspective and carefully consider their responses. Participants will, once they come to know about proper things, they will avoid plagiarism and they will cite research in the classroom readings. These are the benefits. These are the some of the benefits which are most important benefits you can say. Now I will again do one activity. Okay, I will again do one activity. What you have to do, I am sharing you a link with you on the chat box. Yes, Dr. Revika Sultana has also written something. As discussion has been more input and share ideas and thoughts. So now I'm sharing one more activity sheet with you. So click on that link, and what you have to do, these are the entry windows. What you have to do, you have to write any three out of 10. We have discussed these approximately 10 to 15 important features of discussion forum. Out of these 10 or 15, as per your understanding, as per your knowledge, as per your experience, what are the three main important feature of discussion forum you have to write over here. So let us see how it goes. So I think right now nobody has entered. So I would request you to enter some words over here. Three important parameters. Let's say, for example, I enter here. So I submit. So these are the responses. I can see 13 responses so far. Are you able to see my PPT, correct? With this results, you are able to see, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you see, I got 13 responses. Out of that, donation, brainstorming helps in reducing dropouts, improved learning, removes dropouts, and perfection, engagement, motivation. So right now we have very less entries. If you put more and more entry, you will see the word cloud will emerge. The word cloud will emerge like you do in a formal classroom. You go and ask your student, okay, tell me this, and the more and more people say one particular topic or one particular text, that becomes, a consensus, group consensus. So if you write more and more here, you will get the word cloud. This is also one of the important tool for incorporating in your classroom. This is mentimeter.com. It is free, almost free, and for teachers, you can, join as a teacher. You can make your academic account, and you can use many features are almost free. But if you want to use it for more important feature, you can see on the top, you are using a free version of Mentimeter. Unlock unlimited participants, slide imports, teams, and more to upgrade. But these free features are more than enough for teaching learning process. As an individual, we can use these free features. So this is one more activity which I will close it now. So this way we did it. We entered our words, and we can increase the number of words, input word, and we get the word cloud. Okay, so this is Mentimeter word cloud. Now I'm closing it. Now let us move ahead. Now the question emerges, is discussion forum mandatory?